Good afternoon and welcome to our Wednesday edition of Newsbreak. I'm Spencer Workala. Today is the third day of the Derek Chauvin trial. Some witnesses' testimonies have led to tears. Based on their statements, it was not just caused by the trauma they saw, but also their inability to intervene as they watched George Floyd's death. In most cases, interviewing with an officer is a crime. Genevieve Hansen, a firefighter, EMT, and witness, said that she pleaded with the police to let her help Floyd. Christopher Martin, the clerk who confronted Floyd about using a fake $20 bill, said in court that he felt disbelief and guilt when he saw Chauvin kneeling on Floyd's neck outside the store. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz is in hot water amid potential sex trafficking allegations. A Justice Department investigation alleges that the Florida congressman may have had an inappropriate sexual relationship with a 17-year-old female. Among the charges awaiting Gaetz is violating a federal law making it illegal to travel with someone under 18 over state lines with the intent of sexual acts in exchange for money or something of value. Gaetz gained notoriety during this past presidential campaign as a staunch supporter of former President Donald Trump, as well as his colorful theatrics on Capitol Hill. In an appearance on the Tucker Carlson show on Fox News, Gaetz denied all allegations and attributed the claims to an extortion attempt. It was a New York Times article released yesterday that originally detailed the bombshell allegations surrounding Gaetz. Police have identified and arrested a suspect of the brutal attack of an Asian woman in Manhattan. The man was identified as 38-year-old Brandon Elliott, a convicted felon who was released on parole in November 2019. Elliott had served 17 years in prison after stabbing his mother at age 19. The attack took place in front of an apartment complex in Midtown on Monday afternoon and was captured on camera. Unprovoked, the suspect kicked the 65-year-old Filipino woman to the ground and beat her viciously while berating her with anti-Asian slurs. The victim was hospitalized and suffered a head contusion and a fractured pelvis. Elliott was charged today with 2 counts of assault in the second degree and attempted assault in the first degree. Both charges are being handled as hate crimes. If convicted, Elliott faces up to 25 years in prison. Pfizer announced today that their COVID-19 vaccine is 100% effective in adolescents between 12 to 16 years old. This comes after a clinical trial with over 2,000 people within the age group. Pfizer plans to seek extended emergency authorization from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to include this version within the upcoming weeks, with Pfizer Chief Executive Albert Bourla saying he hopes to start vaccinating this age group before the start of the next school year. Vaccinating young people is essential for developing herd immunity, as many who contract the virus tend to be asymptomatic and may unwillingly transmit COVID-19 to others. President Biden has unveiled his $2 trillion infrastructure bill today, which will focus on the nation's transportation, water, and broadband internet systems, among other goals. This comes in the wake of the COVID relief bill and could be one of the most expensive government spending plans since the original space program and the interstate highway system. To pay for the bill, Biden plans on increasing the corporate tax from 21% to 28%, which is likely to be opposed by Republicans. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell says that he is not likely to support the bill due to the tax increases, though the White House says it will be reaching out to both sides to get the bill to pass. This morning, New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo signed legislation that will legalize recreational marijuana, making New York the 15th state to allow recreational use for adults. In addition to legalization, the state of New York will also expunge any criminal records of people previously convicted of possession. Legislators approved this bill late yesterday evening, a progressive movement that Cuomo says he is proud to address. Cuomo says this legislation will balance the social equity, safety, and economic impacts of legal adult use cannabis. That's all we have for today. This week is Passover, Easter Sunday is this weekend, and Ramadan starts on April 12th. No matter what you celebrate, have a safe and healthy holiday.